to Fox 47. We were just talking away this morning with a good friend of ours, Dennis from the Potter Park Zoo. Thanks so much for coming on this morning.
It's always fun.
Now, you guys have some really fun events going on at the zoo. The first one I want to talk about, the FALCONERS program for families with autistic children, a chance for them to go out and learn more about the zoo.
Yes, FALCONERS is our acronym. It stands for Families of Autistic Learners, Connecting Empathy, Responsibility, and Stewardship. But it's a program that was made possible in part by a special grant from the Capital Regional Community Foundation. And one Saturday a month, we have 3 hours we set aside with just all kinds of activities for children with autism and their entire families. In talking with parents with children with autism, one of the struggles is finding opportunities to do things in public places where it's not quite so hectic.
Right.
So we open the zoo an hour early for the people that register for this program. Because of the funding support we get from the foundation and the zoo's commitment, there's no charge for this program. We do ask that they register so that we know how many are coming. And our theme, we always have a theme, and since we knew it would be hot, it's supposed to be 80, I just saw. So its theme is Water, Water Everywhere. So we're going to have all kinds of water-related activities. All kinds of things. Lots of hands-on, lots of different things. And so they can go at their own pace. We'll have anywhere from probably 10 or 12 different stations that they can spend as much time, different games, hands-on activities, time at all the aquatic animal exhibits like otters and moose and things. So.
And the next date for that is July 28th, right? And there's
July 30th.
July 30th is the next date for that. And then there's another program that you guys are doing too, where families, any kind of family, can come out and actually spend the night at the zoo. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have a sundown safari. It's our only one that's open to the public, as far as you don't have to be in any kind of a group. You don't have to be a scout group or church group. You can just come as your own family. That's August 13th. And we do a special evening tour of the zoo. You bring your own tent. We have a nice campsite. We have a campfire. It'll be all you can eat s'mores. And then, of course, all those cool animal sounds that put you to sleep or sometimes wake you up, like wolves howling and peacocks calling.
So definitely a very unique experience. Now, you also brought a little friend with you. Tell us a little bit about this girl that's on the set this morning.
This is called a tenrec, T-E-N-R-E-C. Look very similar to like a miniature hedgehog. They're a classic example of what's called convergent evolution. Not related to hedgehogs really at all, but they have very similar strategies. Very pointed, spiky hair. It doesn't hurt if you touch it going this way, but if they're frightened and curl up into a ball, you can touch that way.
Okay.
It just feels like a rough brush.
Yeah, and you know what? She kind of reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog. I told you that when
Yes.
you came in.
Yeah.
But she's a smaller, much cuddlier, cuter version.
Yeah, unless you're an insect or an earthworm, because that's what they eat. They're very good at digging. You'll see big whiskers, and whenever you see big whiskers, a big nose, and little ears, and short, stubby legs, it's an idea that the animal's probably good at digging, spends a lot of time in burrows. But they're found on the island of Madagascar. This one was actually
a very good movie, by the way.
Yes. That's one nice thing about those movies. Kids now know where Madagascar is.
Right.
So that really helps us. But this one was born at the zoo. We have been very good at breeding tenrecs and have supplied them for a lot of other zoos.
Well, thank you so much for coming on this morning, both Miss Tenrec and Dennis, of course. For more information about both the programs that you guys have at the Potter Park Zoo, folks can go ahead and visit potterparkzoo.org, as you can see on the screen. We're going to go ahead and toss it on over to Beverly for a check on the weather. And